Good morning, all. It's December 24th, Christmas Eve. Yay. Um, just doing this little thing on The Matrix Resurrections, which I watched. When did I watch? Watched it Wednesday evening, HBO Max, or whatever. I don't even know how I have that, but whatever. um, and I wasn't expecting much out of the movie just because this is the state of pop culture. Wasn't expecting much at all. As far as, it wasn't as bad as The Last Jedi. What was the last one? The Rise of Skywalker. I didn't even see that. I gave up. I almost wanted to walk out of Rise of Skywalker. It was so bad and cringy and just. Ugh. But anyway, Resurrect. It's what I expected. You know. It had some interesting moments, should I say? Interesting moments in the movie. It's like they literally took bits and pieces from all the original trilogy and then incorporated them back into this one with effects that aren't even as good, which is weird because the original Matrix came out, 23 years ago? Almost a quarter century. And the effects were more groundbreaking then. And still are compared to this movie. The cast, you know. There were points, I didn't even know what the hell they were talking about. I don't know, they were just using this jargon of, I guess, in the world of the Matrix, and it's not Zion. Zion apparently, I think, was destroyed, so it's now Io. Why does that name sound familiar to me? Io. I don't know. It's something. I have to look it up. Anyway, I don't know. Would I watch it again? Maybe. But it's just, like I said, they just crammed everything into the 2.5 hours of what the original trilogy was. They took actual pieces of each of those movies and put them in here, along with numerous flashbacks from those original movies. They also had other things in there that were kind of peculiar. They actually looked like they actually borrowed set pieces from zombie movies. I swear, like Train to Busan, that Korean zombie movie, yeah. Took a whole set piece from there. What else? World War Z? World War Z? Yeah. Yeah, really. Which I'd like to see a sequel to that. I kind of enjoyed that. I'd like to see an R-rated sequel, but whatever. Zombie movies aren't made to be PG-13. But whatever. It just, the acting, like some of it unintelligible. I couldn't even understand what they're saying. What I did catch of it though, ironically, here's the deal. You want to watch it? Sure, go ahead. Just go into it, just low expectations. You'll be slightly more pleased if you go into it with low expectations. I like Keanu, but everybody seemed like they dialed it in. It was just scenes that just dumb scenes. Didn't even, And interesting enough, though, in the beginning, the first, 20 minutes of the movie, you realize, they say it in the movie, they didn't want to make this movie. They really didn't want to make this movie. They actually say, because, spoiler, Neo is actually a game developer for a very high-tech company, high-tech game company, very big game company. And games being the biggest industry on the planet, biggest media industry on the planet, video games, he made the game The Matrix. So, at one point, his, the suits and the guy maybe he started the company with and whatever it is, they get together and they're like, hey, we're going to do a sequel to The Matrix. our parent company, Warner Brothers, is demanding we do a sequel. And they said they're going to do it with us or without us. So I guess the Wachowskis or Lana Wachowski felt their back was against the wall and said, okay, let's just make it and we'll just point out the obvious. Kind of dialed in, you know, eh, eh. Nothing that. Did they ruin it? Not really. Ironically, another ironic piece into it is that the strongest force that all the machines want to harness, because they kept saying the word binary, not non-binary, but binary. They kept saying binary, and the binary of male and female, Trinity and Neo, the strongest force in the universe, the love of a man and a woman. Wow. Wow, didn't expect that. Didn't really expect that. Maybe they didn't even realize that's the message they were putting out there. And then they use all kinds of, current colloquials like triggered. And what's weird too is like when the people would plug in and go into the Matrix, like fucking blue hair and piercings. And when they came out of the Matrix, they were normal. Funny to me. But like I said, this movie was never meant to be made. The trilogy was it. That's all it was supposed to be. And I guess they felt Warner Brothers put their backs against the wall and forced them to do it. So this is what you get. This is what you get. And since writers today cannot write, they just can't write. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lowering of the IQ or who knows. They just can't write, man. Even if they're trying to be clever, it's just, what? Stop it. With your technical Matrix jargon. But whatever. There you go. There's my little thought process. So, oh yeah, see that girl? That girl right there? Because she's grown up in the movie. The movie takes place 60 years after the fact. There's a lot of little weird plot holes, but whatever. I didn't dislike watching it. Wasn't overly enthused. I was like, wow. Would I watch it? Would I suggest it? Well, yeah, go ahead, watch it. Enjoy it. Give your opinion. But anyway, there's my little synopsis of The Matrix. And ironically, a movie that wasn't supposed to be made, and they let you know. And the power of the male-female binary.